hit me, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
They fought. Look at here. Just laughing at him.
There have been countless instances where cocky fighters, fueled by oversized egos, instantly regretted disrespecting Mike Tyson, a name synonymous with fear and ferocity. They mocked him, underestimated him, and believed they could humble Iron Mike. In reality, they never stood a chance.
For every action, there's a reaction. So everybody know how Mike Tyson's gonna act November 4th. So it's up to me how I'm going to react. Well, I ain't gonna tell you.
As you know, I made the move and I caught him. And I tried to catch him again. Then I caught him off top of the head again. Then there's another one. Just glanced and really didn't hit him as hard as I anticipated if they hit him.
He stepped back and did it again. Stepped off and around and ripped that uppercut to where Mathis was ducking right.
What followed was a series of regrettable life choices that ended with these so-called warriors tasting the canvas, reevaluating their decisions, and sometimes their lives.
But I want to knock him out so good into Don King's lap and wipe him off the map because he's bad for boxing and his people are bad for boxing.
Tyson didn't just defeat these men. He obliterated their pride and carved their foolishness into the annals of boxing history. Take Donovan "Razor" Ruddock, for instance, a man with fists as sharp as his nickname, but when he decided to challenge Tyson, arrogance became his Achilles heel. In the ring, when Razor started to believe he had a chance, Tyson activated his berserk mode, a mode that only Tyson possesses. A flurry of punches later, Ruddock found himself questioning every life decision that led him to this moment. It wasn't just a fight, it was a masterclass in why you don't disrespect a man who views boxing as his personal battlefield. You can see what a knockout it was.
Iron Mike Tyson.
What a counterpunch.
Each opponent who dared disrespect Tyson entered the ring with bravado, but left with shattered pride. Tyson didn't just fight, he re-educated his opponents, delivering lessons in good manners with his devastating fists. Whether it was Tyrell Biggs, Peter McNeely, Trevor Berbick, Michael Spinks, Larry Holmes, or any of the countless others who thought they could tame the beast, Tyson proved time and time again that respect wasn't optional. It was mandatory.
Now, Tim, what's going to happen? He hit him after the...
Round one scheduled for 12. Left eye of Galata. Standing right.
But if Ruddock learned the hard way, Andrew Galata's experience was downright humiliating. Unlike Razor, who at least showed flashes of skill, Galata's strategy relied more on bending the rules than breaking through defenses. Known for his dirty tricks, low blows, headbutts, and every foul in the book, Galata believed he could outwit Tyson by turning their match into a street brawl. He thought Tyson's temper would work against him. Instead, it worked against Galata, who quickly found himself on the receiving end of Tyson's calculated rage. Tyson unleashed a relentless assault, leaving Galata disoriented and desperate.
It's over! He's done it again! Galata quits! After he quits at the end of 2 rounds. Oh, look at that! Oh my goodness.
The final blow wasn't just physical, it was psychological. Galata quit mid-fight, leaving fans and commentators in stunned disbelief. It wasn't just a loss, it was a surrender. A white flag waved in the face of Tyson's unstoppable ferocity. And speaking of street fights, let's not forget Mitch Green. This wasn't just a case of trash talk gone wrong, it was the beginning of a 2-part saga that spanned both the ring and the streets of New York.
I'm gonna kill you. Watch the speed. Watch the agility. Watch the power.
Mitch Green thought he could out-trash-talk Tyson, boasting endlessly about how he would humble Iron Mike. Their bout in the ring told a different story. Tyson didn't go for the knockout. Instead, he punished Green over 10 grueling rounds, delivering a beatdown that left no room for debate.
My name is Mr. Green, and you heard my fight. Watch my smoke.
That we showed you here on HBO, that between Larry.
Look at here.
Just laughing at him. Why, the mouthpiece come out with that left jab.
You'd think that would be enough to teach Green a lesson, but no. Weeks later, Green confronted Tyson in a street altercation, thinking he could rewrite history. Tyson, unimpressed by Green's antics, ended the argument with one devastating punch. A punch that not only sent Green to the hospital, but also turned him toward religion. Some people need more than one lesson to learn, but with Tyson, every lesson hurts.
Easier said than done, but if he can, then he can be in the hunt.
For Trevor Berbick, however, the lesson came swiftly and brutally.
Big right hand by Tyson, and a right behind it, and Berbick is rocked. In trouble here.
Berbick's mistake wasn't just underestimating Tyson. It was believing he could humiliate him. This was the man who had retired Muhammad Ali, and he assumed Tyson would be another notch on his belt. Instead, Tyson unleashed a whirlwind of punches that left Berbick stumbling around the ring like a drunk man trying to find his balance.
Trevor Berbick, we should point out, has been down twice. There's another big shot by Tyson. Berbick in a heap of trouble. Down he goes.
The punches are coming in such a succession that
Each knockdown wasn't just physical. It was a psychological dismantling. By the end of the second round, Berbick's confidence was shattered, and Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion in history. Berbick entered the ring thinking he'd teach Tyson a lesson, but left as a cautionary tale. And then there's Tyrell Biggs, the Olympic golden boy with an undefeated record. Biggs, in all his arrogance, declared that Tyson was tailor-made for him. As if Tyson's entire career was just a prelude to Biggs's moment of glory.
I owe it to myself to go out there and beat Michael Tyson like I am his dad. He's made for me. Tyson.
That confidence didn't just border on delusion. It lived in it. Tyson's response was methodical. He didn't just beat Biggs, he dismantled him, piece by piece. Round after round, Biggs's confidence eroded as Tyson's punches landed with the force of a wrecking ball.
right on Tyrell Biggs.
3 questions.
Most damage.
There was a big right hand. Best punch of the fight.
That was the left hook, Barry. That was left hook from Tyrell Biggs now. Start those uppercuts.
He took a big left hand.
By the final blow, Biggs wasn't just defeated. He was a broken man, his Olympic achievements reduced to mere trivia in the shadow of Tyson's greatness. Each fighter thought they had what it took to bring Tyson down. They came in with swagger, arrogance, and a belief that they were the exception. But Tyson was no ordinary opponent. He thrived on proving people wrong, on turning disrespect into motivation. These weren't just fights, they were reckonings. Tyson didn't just win. He crushed spirits, exposed arrogance, and delivered unrelenting lessons in humility. For anyone who dared to disrespect Iron Mike, the price was always paid in pain and regret.
Huge left hand there by Tyson.
Mike Tyson didn't just tolerate disrespect, he obliterated it. The boxing ring wasn't just a stage for competition, it was a courtroom, and Tyson was judge, jury, and executioner for anyone foolish enough to challenge his authority. Disrespect him, and you'd learn the hard way that Tyson didn't just fight, he delivered lessons in humility with his fists.
And 10 seconds to go in a round. There's a left hand. He's down again. It's over. It's all over. And it wasn't even close.
Take, for instance, Tyrell Biggs. Biggs was no slouch, an Olympic gold medalist with a slick, technical style, but he made the critical mistake of underestimating Tyson. He talked a big game, claiming Tyson's raw power wouldn't match his skill. Tyson's response? Cold, calculated, and punishing. From the opening bell, he battered Biggs with unrelenting force, systematically breaking him down. Tyson's uppercuts and hooks weren't just punches, they were statements. Biggs, who once dared to mock Tyson, found himself kissing the canvas repeatedly. By the end, the arrogant challenger had been reduced to a cautionary tale. Tyson didn't just win, he silenced Biggs in devastating fashion. Fast forward to 1995. After his release from prison, Tyson announced his return to the ring. The hype was unprecedented, and the man chosen to welcome him back was Peter McNeely, a brash fighter nicknamed Hurricane.
I'm Hurricane Peter McNeely from Medfield, Mass. On Saturday night, watch me kick Tyson's ass. You'd have a big dump in your pants.
McNeely was all talk, even delivering a cringeworthy pre-fight rap about how he'd defeat Tyson. But in the ring, his bravado evaporated. From the first seconds, McNeely charged forward, trying to overwhelm Tyson with reckless aggression. It didn't work. Tyson, calm and methodical, countered with pinpoint punches that sent McNeely crashing to the canvas. Not once, but twice in the opening round. The so-called Hurricane was no match for Tyson's storm. It wasn't even a contest. It was a massacre.
You know he's coming with left hooks. He's coming out wide. He's coming out swinging hard. Coming out fast. I got to do the same thing. I got to bring it to Mike. Like I said, Mike not going to get into my mind. I'm going to do what I got to do to beat Mike Tyson, plain and simple. I'm not afraid.
Help the public understand, I mean, you're a young fighter at age 25 with 20 fights under your belt, but what should give the public confidence that you really can give Mike Tyson a good fight?
Well, you know, I'm very confident, you know, and when I'm going to fight Mike Tyson, I know what Mike knows. We're from the school of D'Amato, and my father was trained under D'Amato, Ferriello, was trained under D'Amato, so I know what Mike Tyson's going to do. Now it's up to me what I'm going to do.
Tyson misses again with the left. From the southpaw stand. Then he comes with the right. Punch combination. Behind the jab. Whoa. Tyson missing twice with the right.
Buster Mathis Jr. also dared to challenge Tyson's dominance, attempting to play a clever defensive game. Tyson's response was swift and punishing, with his signature uppercut ending Mathis's ambitions in the third round. Even Bruce Seldon, known for his confidence, stepped into the ring hoping to prove a point. Tyson didn't just defeat Seldon, he dismantled him within the first round, leaving no room for doubt about who was in charge. Francois Botha, nicknamed the White Buffalo, thought he could outsmart Tyson with his tactics and mind games. Botha's taunting only fueled Tyson's aggression, culminating in a decisive knockout in the fifth round that erased any semblance of disrespect. And who could forget Marvis Frazier? Entering the ring with the legacy of his father, Joe Frazier, Marvis found himself overwhelmed by Tyson's unrelenting ferocity. The fight lasted only 30 seconds, a stark reminder of the consequences of underestimating the undisputed king of the ring. These stories form a mosaic of Tyson's career, showcasing not just his power, but the way he commanded respect in and out of the ring.